Hello, everyone. Hello, friends. Hello, and happy greetings to you wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching Wellness, and today's wellness message is a bit of a public service announcement and reminder. And the purpose of this message today is to encourage you to promote more awareness of not just self-love, but also appreciation and understanding and compassion for yourself and your own journey through life, and also for that of others. Because something that I've personally dealt with in my life, and the topic that I titled this depression, self-esteem, and what was the last title? Self-esteem and comparison. Comparison as a sweeping term, because depression is a state of being and a bit of a condition that impacts millions of people around the world in all countries. And I think that all families are affected by this in one way or another, whether it's immediately through a spouse or child or yourself. Personally, if you have had depression, and specifically when it's related to our low self-esteem or feelings of low self-worth and low value, and feeling like you don't make a meaningful contribution or a meaningful impact and are not valued in life. And so I want to just bring up this message and remind you to appreciate yourself from a place of your own goodness in life, the good things that you do, the kindness that you have demonstrated throughout your life, your good qualities and your good traits, and the positive aspects of yourself, your life, and even your body. I feel like the body is tricky territory, because especially when we do not feel good about our physical bodies, we tend to criticize a lot. And when we think of something positive, the mind immediately defaults to the critical aspects, because somehow that part is more practiced. So this is a basic reminder, is to encourage more self-appreciation from a place of the good deeds that you do, the goodness that you are, the good qualities of your own personality, and your own journey, if you want to call that a struggle, or your adventure through life, your discovery through life. Take note of your own progress, your own achievements, the things that you have done that only you know truly. Hey, I did this, I finished high school, I went to college, I graduated, at least I take care of myself where I can. Reminding yourself that you are worthy, you are good enough. And if you're in a place of depression, then just know that you are not alone, that you are a meaningful and valuable part of the world by virtue of having been born and being here. The fact that you were born means that you have value, that you were innately worthy to be birthed into this world, and that you have talents. And regardless of whether you share them or whether you keep them quiet, or you're afraid to be judged by others, you know that you have some skills, you have abilities and talents. And the key is to develop ourselves, to promote your own good aspects, to look in the direction of positivity, and to surround yourself. One tip that I can suggest is to surround yourself with good messages, listening to positive audios, positive affirmations. That's something that helped me a lot in the beginning of my journey, was to listen to Louise Hay, positive affirmations. And nowadays there are millions and billions, I think, of audio around the world that you could listen to in any language that has positive affirmations for any area in life, whether it's finances, appearance, physical body, self-love, relationships, whatever it is that you want, success, wealth, better sleep, more beauty, etc. So we can find everything nowadays on YouTube, on the internet, and you can also just ask people. You can read books that have positive messages like Louise Hay, Heal Your Life. And stemming from her great pioneering efforts in this area of self-esteem development, it has come other works, and they have been able to contribute to other people's happiness. It's helped me a great deal. And whenever I feel negative or critical and I judge myself or I'm not happy with myself, and it's so easy to do that, especially when there's something you really want that you don't see on you, that you do not have, what other people have it's really a tricky position to be in. But we have to learn how to walk that kind of battlefield and balance and tightrope. And the more we veer into the direction of, I want to improve, I want to do better, I want to appreciate myself, I really do want to love myself, examples like that of self-talk, then you can begin to change your internal dialogue and your self-talk. Your self-talk is critical and crucial to harnessing a better life and to even starting to build one little seed at a time. You sow the seed one positive thought at a time, and you begin to water it by just letting it be, and maybe thinking another positive thought and making that a regular practice. And the more you do that, your brain and neurochemistry will begin to shift gradually. And another aspect of the topic that we're discussing today is about comparison. And I said comparison generally because I noticed that when we compare ourselves to other people, it's a huge source of sort of not dilemma, but self-conflict, because we're not reflecting we're seeing something that we want in someone else when we don't have it. And then we think that there's something wrong with us. But in reality, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that this is you, this is who you are, and we have to release comparisons. We have to, and I say have to, I mean it's a choice. It's your choice whether you want to. But ask yourself, are you happy when you have those thoughts of comparison and you think that someone else is better or looks better or has more than you? When we look to other people, and we evaluate ourselves on a lesser hierarchy than them because they have more, well, that's not really serving you, and it's not true. Because what's true is that you have everything you need at this point in time to do whatever you need to do to fulfill your life mission. And whatever you need to know will be revealed to you in the perfect time, space, sequence. And that is a actual statement from Louise Hay, one of her positive affirmations. So the more you listen to this type of talk and audio and content and surround yourself with positive messages, the more you'll begin to shift your thinking, and you will naturally begin to receive more of those thoughts into your mind. Letting other people be other people, letting them run their own race, and let yourself run your own race, live your own life, and do the best that you can do to move forward in the area that really matters to you. For instance, if you want to change something about your body, then take action and line up with your energy and your intention, and then start to do something about it. Exercise, or start to eat healthier, or modify your environment so it's reflecting a more healthy and fit you, as an example. If you want to have a better career, then rather than looking at other people and saying, oh my God, they're so successful and I'm not, they have it and I want it, well, what can you do to move yourself in that direction too? Because you can also have your own degree and level of success that will work for you. What works for them is for them, but you have a different path. So find what works for you and then take one single step in the direction. Take some action so you feel more empowered, so you feel more enabled and capable, and like you are making some progress by getting started. Everything happens by getting started. We might not hit the bullseye directly, but we'll at least take a shot and we'll land on the target, perhaps. But we have zero chance of landing on any targets if we don't take any chances and any actions. So we have to do what we can do within our capacity, within what life is handing to you. And that's basically what I tell myself. So I'm sharing insight that can help empower you. And the specific coaching insight or life insight is that take a single action in the direction of what matters to you so that you feel like at least I'm doing something. Psychologically, you'll be demonstrating to yourself that you're not just a helpless victim, but that you have wherewithal. You have the ability and the desire and now the proactivity of moving forward and improving yourself. And that's really critical to reflect that we believe in ourselves, because if you believe in yourself, you will take at least one step, believing that it's possible for you. And so releasing comparison is really important, and I encourage myself to practice this, letting other people run their race and be me, because I can only know me for me, and God made me as my own unique self, and God made you as your own unique, amazing self. Honor that. And if you are depressed, look at your life, and maybe if you have to go see a therapist and psychologist, that's a wonderful thing, because you'll have an opportunity to share where you're at in your journey. But if it's something where you know that it's more about inner work, that you can overcome this by working with your thoughts, then take action in that direction. Listen to nice things on YouTube at least 1 hour every day. And you will begin to marinate your consciousness in more positive audio and positive content. And that will really shift your energy and your mindset and even your daily actions. And eventually it'll overcome this depression and negativity that you might harbor, or that someone that you love might harbor. But it starts with a single action and with your desire and your alignment with the intention to do this, and then do something about it, and then do that. Okay, friends, so thank you for tuning in. I'm really glad that we talked about this topic, because it's something that affects us all in some way, to some degree. And I feel like for a lot of us, it's a lifelong journey, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a quarter of a life journey or a third of a life journey. And then we can move forward in life and get ahead in our own desired manner that you choose and that makes you truly happy. So that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in. And this is Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching Wellness, sharing love and wishing you well and all the very best as you move forward with self-appreciation, self-awareness, awareness of what you're thinking and what you're putting into your head and consciousness, what you're listening to, what you're reading, and what you're looking at on social media. That's a big thing. That's a whole other topic, and we can deal with that next time. See you soon. Lots of love, and let me know if you have any questions and wonderful comments. Take care, and bye for now. Namaste.